Okay, so for those people watching, you know, we'd all love to know who and which type or what areas in the community, what people are you actually helping in Peterborough through obviously Give Back Peterborough.
So currently at this moment we work with the Amazon ward at Peterborough City Hospital, which is the children's wards, and they also kind of are teamed with Jungle.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of the side by side. We also do NICU, which is upstairs, which is the premature baby unit. Again, they have tea, coffee, snacks. We also do transitional care, so up in maternity, and again they have the exact same as Amazon and NICU. Then we also now work with Women's Aid.
Fantastic.
And that's a little bit more complicated because they have more than just food and drink. They have things like push chairs, yeah, DVD players, clothes, items that are just our everyday essentials. We also work with the food bank in Peterborough, so any items we get that we can't give to any of the wards, we will just take down to the food bank.
Okay.
And then there's also
the homeless.
Yeah.
So we used to do a big collection, didn't we? Every as soon as the weather starts to change, so every autumn we would collect coats, sleeping bags, and we used to physically ourselves go and hand it out. But actually, the logistics of that weren't working, so we've changed that now and started to partner and support other charities.
Okay.
That's their focus.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
So
it's great that
the
you
winter
work all
night
together,
shelter, yeah. So people that are already doing it and have a way, because we just couldn't quite crack that right, could we? But homelessness
It is tough. It is tough. I've done a bit of getting some kids' clothes and kids' hats, scarves, cloaks together and running around different places. It's a logistical nightmare.
It's much harder because they're not normally in one area. The ones that need help will be in different alleys or you know they are everywhere, so it's a lot harder to kind of pinpoint an area. So we partner with these other places.
So
and
Children of Adam,
yeah,
that do a lot for them.
Good.
People like that.
So in summary, Give Back Peterborough's helping different areas in the hospital, local hospital and other hospitals as well.
Yeah.
Got the Women's Aid and the homeless, the food bank, and also partnering up with other charities as well within the local community.
I think the really important thing to mention as well with the food bank is that it is, you know, a lot of people don't actually understand what a food bank is and they don't understand how it works. So a food bank is somewhere where they have to have been given a voucher by a healthcare professional, and they will then go down to their local food bank and they will get food and supplies they need for them and their family. And it will be people that are just, you know, your normal person that you might know that live down your street, and they've come into a really hard financial time where they've lost their job or they're between jobs or their partner's left them. So these are not necessarily people that have, you know, some people say with the homeless, because they don't know the situation, they don't always like to say, oh, we want it. But actually the food bank is something that your neighbour could be using it, and it is monitored. So there's a lot of stigma around the food bank, I think, as well, and Women's Aid. And Women's Aid, again, is exactly the same. So these could be women that have left abusive relationships in your neighbourhood, and they've got up and all they're told to take is their children and their passports.
Yeah, it could be a bit of an SAS mission, and they've left a lovely detached home and car and a lifestyle, but obviously they need safety for them and their children, so we want to make their stay as comfortable and easy as possible for them and the children, so reduce the temptation of going back.
So we're trying so hard to remove that stigma that is around them two areas as well, because it doesn't, you know, these
no,
and people do though. This is the problem. It's not.
You're only one step away from it being you, and I genuinely believe that whether that's homelessness, prison, you know, one bad decision. All of us at some point in our lives have made silly decisions, or know somebody that's been made redundant, and you know, you're only one step away from that being you. So
it's
we
completely
want to make
normal.
Sure that
it's a normal.
That there's a lot of support out there, and nobody. A big thing for us is that no child or parent should be cold or hungry.
Absolutely, I think everybody, I think everybody watching would agree to that. So well done guys.